Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I brought you this very sexy, glamorous Valentine's Day look. This is something I would normally wear out on Valentine's Day or even on a date or a girls' night or anything like that. But you can play with the lower lash line for different colors and a different lip look if you decide to wear something else other than pink and red on Valentine's Day. I hope you guys like it, and let's get to the video. Bye guys. How I always start, I'm always applying tape, and I had already prepped and primed my eyes. And now I'm going to be going into the Tarte Lip Palette and getting the lightest shade in Free Spirit, and I'm just going to set the concealer slash primer I had applied onto my eyes. Taking an angled brush and the shade Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek is just a very light tan shade, and I'm just going to be mapping out the shape of this thick cat eye basically. And what I'm going to be doing is flipping the brush like from side to side, kind of like to use both angles. I'm going to be using the thicker one to create a very thick line, and then the smaller one to get a precise line going towards the crease. And I'm doing this a little bit higher than my crease because I want to create more more lid space for my eyes. And yeah, you're just gonna keep building that shape, making sure it's similar and symmetrical to the other side. Dipping into Frappe, which is just a darker brown, and using the same angled brush, we're just going to intensify that line that we first drew, just so we can see that there's like more depth, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like when you're drawing, you start out with a light pencil and then you go for like the darker pen or marker, or you know, just a little bit more pressure onto the pencil, and it creates and defines that line, and that's basically what we're doing. Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, we're going to do the exact same thing, and this is just going to intensify that line and just make it as a transition shade this time, because we're going to blend it upward a little bit. That way it's not just a harsh black line when we fill it in with the darker color. For the tricky part, we're going to be using Espresso's pomade from NYX. I like to use this as a base versus anything else. I don't know why. I think it's easier to work with. You can also use like a NYX jumbo pencil in brown or black or any eyeliner or anything like that. But what I'm going to be doing is taking a very flat like eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to create the shape on the ends of my eyes. I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you guys can see it better than I can explain it and learn from it. But I'm just going to create that smoky transition from the cat eye to the lid. And like I said, I'm just going to be creating that shape, trying to make sure it's symmetrical to the shape on the other side. Back into that Tarte Lip Palette, I'm just going to be using a domed shaped eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be taking Multitasker and just setting the pomade and blending it a little bit inward as well, so we can make that smooth transition from lid to outer crease. You're going to see that I use a pencil brush to blend out a lot of these shadows versus a big fluffy brush, because we're trying to be a little bit more precise. So yeah, just take your pencil brush and blend that sucker out. Another angled brush or the same one, doesn't matter. We're just going to use the shade Fashionista, which is just a black, and we're just going to go over that shape. And if you don't get it in your first try, don't be discouraged. Just keep practicing it, because I don't know, this is the first time I've done this look, so I was going super slow, but for the most part, slow and steady helps out tremendously. Taking the color Caregiver from the Tartelette palette as well, it's just a very light pink. We're just going to put that all over the lid with a flat brush. We're going to want to put a little bit of that pink on top of where the black is going to meet with the pink. That way later we can go and blend it out. That way it's not just a harsh line of black and pink, so it transitions nicely. Any white eyeshadow will do, and we're just going to highlight the brow bone just so there's a little bit of color and not just all in the lid and the outer crease. But now I'm taking liquid liner and we're just going to create a subtle little cat eye. Next is just going to be a speed through on how I contour and highlight my face and set my face and put blush and whatnot. I already have a video that's kind of similar and goes a little bit more in depth on contour and highlighting, and it is my Eva Longoria one, I think. I'll link it down below when I find out which video it is. And if you guys want a more in-depth video on contour and highlighting, go ahead and leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to do that type of video for you guys. But the rest of it is just basically setting my face and going over the contour with powder and whatnot. So I'll come back when I want to finish the bottom of the eyes. hi, guess who's back? So we're just going to be finishing the lower lash line, and we're just going to be taking the 3 colors that we used to shape out this dramatic cat eye and use it on the lower lash line and blend it out till it's nice and smoky-ish on the bottom. And then we're going to be taking the color Fashionista, which is the black, and just lining the lower lash line and smoking it out a little bit more. My camera died when I put my highlight on and when I put my lipstick on. So the highlighting shade I used was Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics. And then the lip colors, I used 2 different lip colors, and they are Mars from ColourPop, which is their liquid lipstick, and then I used Lime Crime's Utopia as well, just to match with my shirt. But other than that, that is the look, and I hope you guys like it, and stay tuned for my 3rd one. Hopefully Vince will help me out with that one, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!